figure suddenly appeared in the sky. He uses a three-dimensional device to fly around the giant. Then saw the opportunity to cut off the back of his neck with a knife. Giant instant death. This figure is the strongest man in humanity. Captain Mike of the Investigative Corps. After he easily tackled the giant, another giant appeared, but was soon killed by a figure. This figure is the legendary Muse. Alan recognized the Muse instantly. It's the Lily he misses. It turns out that Lily didn't die that year. The moment the giant with the big mouth is about to eat her up, Captain Mike showed up and saved her. He also taught her hand in hand how to kill giants. And it brought them together. Watching his beloved girlfriend fall into someone else's arms, Alan's heart is bleeding. He ran outside crying sadly. He hated himself for not being able to save Lily back then. Then a female player was afraid that Alan's cry would attract the giant. Pulled him into a remote corner. Without saying a word she began to undress. Said to marry Alan. So they can get childcare. Their lives will also be improved. Just when Alan looked confused, a huge eye appeared behind the female team member. Here comes the giant. The female team member was swallowed in one bite before she could react. Then came a wave of giants. Soldiers are outfitted with three-dimensional devices. They use their usual training to go head-to-head with the giants. Some giants were hacked to death. Some inexperienced human soldiers were slapped to death by giants. Although there are casualties, there are too many giants. And they never tire. The human side is about to lose its hold. Watching his companions being eaten one by one, Alan thought of Lily again. He exploded. Fly to a group of giants who are eating. But in the face of the terrifying giant, he was still afraid. He dared not get too close. So there is no chance to start. He was actually looked down upon by his rival in love. Alan flew to the giant with anger. This is the first time he has confronted the giants head-on. He travels among the giants. Saw an opportunity and killed a giant with one knife. But he was still a novice. A habitual mistake took the initiative to fly to the mouth of a giant. His left leg was bitten off by a giant. And Alan's brother Henry is not doing well either. He was captured by a giant. It's about to be swallowed. But suddenly a hand grabbed him.